Hi everybody, this is Michelle Greenman from michellegreenman.com, and I teach you how to lose weight confidently and gain health naturally. And this week, New Year's, it's going to be all about New Year's resolutions. So last year I did do this, but I'm doing it again this year. It was actually quite helpful to have this on my wall. But different than a New Year's resolution, I'm doing a New Year's intention. And the difference between a resolution and intention is really minuscule. Actually, I really like the word resolution because it's all about um, deciding and making a decision. Same word as intention. But intention to me involves a little bit more planning. So if I, resolve to do something, I might really want to get it done. But if I intend to do it, I usually have thought up some way that I figured out how to do it. So, my New Year's intentions for this year, I did do a post for you guys, and if you're watching this video on my website, it's just down below. And if you're not, there's going to be a link down below to get you to that post. But like last year, I did a worksheet of my New Year's intentions. So these are 3 characteristics of the new Michelle Greenman, and I actually write them down. So the difference between regular resolutions that people write down is they write it down once and then they forget about it. Nothing has changed, nothing to allow them to accomplish these things. And what I do is I'll write down my intention and then 3 ways to actually accomplish them. One of the things that I have planned here is to have more balance. And so my 3 ways is to have clear boundaries for my time and limit my sitting every day. I can definitely get carried away without working in an office every day at my computer, and to spend little money, save a little money, and invest the rest of my money. And that's really going to help me for balancing not only my time but my business and the stuff that I do in my business. That it's not all on me to do everything, that I'm investing it in help and resources, and even in some coaches. So this year, just the end of last year, I hired 2 coaches, one to help with balance and to really get me started, and one is the business coach that I'm going to work with for the rest of the year, as well as a new program which incorporates a little bit of coaching at the beginning part of it. So that was my biggest thing on balance, is to not think of money as just things that I need to pay for or things that I need to do for myself, but also investing in who do I want to be this year and what kind of support or help do I need to get there. Another one that I have here is overcoming. I still have these fears, which of course, running my own business, I hit against all the time. So overcoming those fears, changing old patterns is one of these ways, and to see changing old patterns as a challenge instead of as a hardship. So this is an example of my list, and you're going to have your own list, and definitely you might have things on becoming more spiritually involved, which I have as far as faith and improving my faith. And 3 ways to accomplish that for me are to memorize. I started memorizing scriptures last year, and I really, really want to get on top of that because I really enjoyed having those scriptures in my head. And I'm also starting a prayer list this year. I know lots of people have talked about it and said how effective they are, so this year I'm starting my own. So things like that. 3 ways to improve my faith. I just shared 2 with you just now, but those are the things you're actually going to be doing. Those are the intentions that you're making to reach to that goal. So for example, your goal might be to lose weight. Okay, and so if that's your goal, you have to think of ways that you're going to get there that are going to be different this year than last year. So, weight loss, of course, is what I do. So 3 things to help you get there would be to, of course, be really clear about what your goals are. How much weight do you actually want to lose and where do you want to lose that weight? To be really clear about why and what your motivation is, and to actually get extra support. A lot of people avoid the extra support, but the bottom line is we grow to who we're supposed to be the best when we have someone behind us encouraging us, or beside us encouraging us, or in front of us pulling us to where they are. And so in coaching, that's what I love to do. And even if you do not work with me, working with a coach is a really great way to get that next step going, and to finding the information. I mean, if you have lots of time to research, there's a lot out there, just to avoid gimmicks. And actually, I actually started a e-course this year, which is brand new for me, on how to get off the weight loss roller coaster with some of those mental changes and shifts that you need to make. And if you go to my website, Michelle Greenman, it is the first thing at the top. Fill in your name and your email and start this course. It's 1 week long, and you get this all in your email, to really help. And like I said, even if it's not working with me, getting these things kind of in line will definitely help you with any type of weight loss program that you're going to do to make it more effective. So I encourage you to do that. It's completely free, and I just wanted to offer that as a way to not fall back into old patterns and to kind of be able to push forward. Also, another reason that we avoid support is because we really don't think that we deserve it, or that we're good enough, or this is the right time. So that's one thing that needs to break for me, and I put it in my overcoming fear, that today, if I think about it, it is the right time to put it into action, and not to be thinking maybe later, maybe some other time, maybe when things are better. And so even starting that this year has pushed me farther than I thought I could go in such a short time, but it really given me the opportunity to see where what's going to be possible this year. You know, when we get to the front of the year, we're always thinking about, yay, all this year is going to be different. Well, it's only going to be different if you do different things than you did last year. And so that's the whole point of writing these intentions of what you need to do to get to the next step, and to really focus on starting to do them. In the worksheet, there's 3 places, so that's 9 things. So even if you focus on accomplishing one of those 9 things once a month, like focus on one a month, in the next 9 months, you're going to be a totally different person. And honestly, that's the way that I put together my program, Lose Weight Gain Health, this year. Is when I was working with clients last year, I found that they did a lot of things different, and it was awesome. But they needed more. And so I made my program 9 months instead of 5 months, to allow people that time for real change, and for me to be able to help them as they're going along better and more effectively. So I encourage you to, if you're on the page already, download the handout. If you're not, to go to the page and download the handout and print it off, and to write in your intentions, write in those 3 steps to get there, and put it on your wall. Mine is actually usually here on my bulletin board, where I can look and see it every single day, and to really just focus on one thing at a time. Of course, if you need extra help, I'm always available, because that is like my only reason for getting out of bed every day, is to be able to help you to reach your goals. And let me know. Feel free to email me, send us a message on our contact page, which is michellegreenman.com/contact. Our email is contact@michellegreenman.com. And let me know how things are going. Feel free to comment below on my webpage or on this video, and tell me what your intentions are for 2013. What is it that you're going to do different this year that you did not do last year? And 3 ways for you to actually accomplish it this year that you did not put into practice last year. So this is Michelle Greenman. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I encourage you, of course, to experience wellness. Nobody on this planet can tell you how it's going to feel for you to experience it. You have to experience it for yourself. And we'll talk to you next week.